Hey everyone, welcome to our channel.
It's you guessed it,
weigh-in day.
Weigh-in day.
All right, so let's hear it.
All right.
Misty doesn't look happy.
I'm feeling like a Peanuts cartoon. Wah wah wah.
Oh, wah wah wah.
So I got on the scale this morning. You know, I don't get on during the week like Chelsea does. So you know, I didn't know what to expect, and it is a loss, but it's only 0.4.
So that's half a pound.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
And let me tell you, if I did not invest in a digital scale, I'd really be bummed out, because I used to have the old where you get on and the little needle goes, and then I'd be like, oh, I didn't lose anything. So at least this digital scale, I'm showing a 0.4. But I got off this morning and I was like, okay.
What happened? Like, what? How did the week go? Like, do you know? Like, okay. Well, sometimes I get on and I'm like, well, I know what happened. Wednesday happened, but you did your normal thing.
Yeah, I mean, I got 6 days blue little dots, and I went back and looked at my food log, and nothing was out of character for what I've been doing. So, so I got off the scale. I said a prayer.
Did you kick it?
I didn't kick it. I prayed about it. I went on to church and I just said, you know what, we're not gonna give up, because at this point in time, because this is the 4th week, I'd be like, you know, I did all this work in 0.4, but I have to remember, you know, even when I was doing keto, I would have weeks where I didn't lose anything. So I think your body just has to go, you know, through these motions, and you know, whatever that means. And so it's still a little bit of a loss, but it's not much. But then I really started thinking about it, and I didn't have any moment where I felt like I was depriving myself. So what would I have done differently in my life? Maybe ate more food, you know, but I was, you know, I was satisfied. And so I'll take the 0.4, but it wasn't what I was hoping.
All right, but that's 7 pounds lost total.
7 pounds for a month.
For 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So you do that 12 more times, and
right.
You know, that's not going to be.
And what do they say? Average, you should lose 1 pound to 2 a week. So
you're above average.
I guess I'm on target.
You're on target.
Yeah.
Well, good job. I'm sorry it was disappointing for you, but at least it was a loss and not a half-pound gain.
I have a feeling I'm going to hear a big number over here, mainly because last week she had gained.
I gained half a pound last week,
so
and
I'm thinking there's going to be some big numbers today.
Yeah. So 4.3. 4.3, which is really last week's 2 pounds and this week's 2 pounds.
Oh my gosh!
Because I don't know. I
Chelsea,
can't even remember what happened.
Star.
So that brings me to 10.8 pounds total. So I've hit my 10-pound mark for 4 weeks. So
How much? 10.8.
10.8 pounds in 4 weeks. So I'm really excited about it.
Awesome.
But and what I'm also really excited about is that my mom is on Weight Watchers now. She has seen, you know,
your weight loss,
my weight loss, and has heard about, you know, the journey. And
you shared the YouTube, didn't you?
I did. I let her know. You know, this was supposed to be a big secret. Like, we weren't going to tell anybody about this channel, but it unraveled. It unraveled. I have zero chill. My husband knows about it too. Hi, hon. I tried to keep it quiet and just.
Are we giving shout outs?
All right, go give shout outs.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Hi, Scott, Jesse.
How's it going? So, anyway, but my mom's on Weight Watchers now, and one of the women that we work with is on Weight Watchers now. So that's kind of exciting to know that, you know, we're losing enough that other people are noticing.
Inspiring others.
So
the woman that joined is the one that brought us the Starbucks and the
pumpkin spice muffin
last week, and so she was like, okay, I'm joining. I have to say something about I don't think she'll mind me saying her name, Kathleen. She last week she brought in a 0-point salad, and it was really good. It had black beans and corn and cucumbers and stuff. And she said I had to have a 0-point day, and I said, well, Kathleen, you know why? And she was like, I ate too many points the day before, and I said, well, how many is too many? She said 125. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so she needed a 0-point day like rest of the week. But you know what, she had just started, so you know, she's learning as we all do, you know, that it's a process.
Today I had my son's birthday party.
Yeah.
My youngest son, we had a birthday party, and I've gone to like 2 different birthday parties since. I look like an angel. My face is glowing. The sun came in. I have gone to 2 different birthday parties, and I have not eaten any cake. But this time, I had a cupcake, just the one cupcake.
I'm so proud of you.
Just the one cupcake. It was still going to be a lot of points though, because the frosting was like this. I ate it, but that's okay because.
How many points do you think it is?
Probably
I know
like 15.
Cake is a lot.
Well, it's not the cake; it's the frosting.
Yeah,
it's the frosting that gets you. My mom was there, and she ate just the cake and didn't eat the frosting. I was so proud of her. So.
Oh, she took the frosting off?
She took the frosting off. Well, she never likes the frosting anyway. So.
Wow. I feel
Anyway.
like that's part of the best part of the cake.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Well, so is your mom has it been a full week?
I don't know that it's been a full week for her yet, but she was having some health issues, and so she needed to lose weight. So she was kind of like, she stopped drinking Coke and some other things just 2 weeks ago, and she's already down 13 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you sometimes when you do a
out.
drastic difference in your, like when you are eating one way and it's a drastic difference for you.
That's like keto.
You're gonna see a lot of weight loss.
You drop a lot of weight, by doing that.
Whereas you're naturally like a healthy eater. Like she's always like eating vegetables and drinking water.
I love salads, and Chelsea always like, oh, I'm not gonna order a salad. I'm not gonna waste my money on a salad.
Because when you go to a restaurant, like I want to eat something that I can't make myself. Like I can make a salad. I don't. But I could.
But it isn't a salad at a restaurant just so much better?
No, they're like $20. It's like $15 for.
But they taste better. Food always tastes better if somebody else prepares it for you.
Yeah, but I could have pasta.
Yeah, you could have pasta.
I guess I could make pasta for myself too. But I guess there's that.
You do. You like you're glowing. That sun is coming in.
I know. Woo.
Well, so did you get all your blue dots this week?
No. Monday was a real stressful day on Monday.
Yeah.
And so that when Monday went out the window, and I hate it. I hate it when I blow my points at the beginning of the week, because then I feel like I have to like make it up. Like the whole entire week becomes harder.
0 point days.
And so like the rest of the days are just like, I can exactly. But when it's at the end of the week, then it's like, oh, here's this splurge. I guess it's the same with like saving money.
Yeah. Right.
Blowing all your money and then having to like eat tight until payday, or saving your money and then getting to spend it. That's so much fun to anyway. So yeah, that was rough. But I know. And I'll tell you, this YouTube channel saved me this weekend, because I was like, I knew, because I got on, I get on the scale multiple times throughout the week. I knew I was getting close to that 10 pound mark on Friday, and I was like, that's it. I am not going to eat a bunch of salty foods this weekend.
Because you wanted a good weigh-in today.
Because I wanted a good weigh-in today.
Right.
So, which is one of the reasons why I had my cupcake today.
Chelsea is very competitive too. So knowing that she had to come in here and announce the weigh-in, she wanted a good number.
She says that I'm competitive, as if she's not competitive. we got a Fitbit once when the Fitbits first came out. Was this 4 years ago?
This is insanity.
4 years ago, and it had that module where you can do like a challenge, like a Fitbit challenge.
Yeah. We're doing it now, but we were not crazy.
This was our first time.
We were crazy then.
Our very, very first Fitbit challenge, and we decided to do it. Was it a 10-week challenge?
It was something like that, and we had to have 50,000 steps by Friday at midnight.
We did
for the week.
Yeah, and if we didn't get 50,000 steps in, then we had then we had to pay the other person money.
Yeah, we were putting money in the kitty,
and then the person who had the most steps at the end got all the money.
Right.
And so we were, it was some kind of complex thing. But all I remember is that we were pulling 10,000 steps a day.
Plus.
10,000 plus steps a day. On the very last day, she was up by like 3,000 steps. And I was just booking it, trying to get ahead of her, because I knew, like, when we go walking together, I always outpace her. Like, every single time I outpace her. So I knew once I got ahead of her, I could just keep walking, and I would be ahead. So I did that. I got ahead of her. I was like 4,000 steps ahead. And it was 9:00 p.m. So I just started walking, and we had a rule. You had to keep it synced. Like, we couldn't just like hold off and have it be a surprise.
Right.
Like, we had to keep it synced. So I would kept checking, and she was gaining on me. And I'm like, how is she gaining on me? I am walking. And this is when Anna was a baby. I had her strapped to my back. She wouldn't go to sleep. She's screaming.
It's what time? 11 at night.
I'm walking the streets of our town outside my house. My director, our boss, drives by at 10 o'clock at night because she knew I was going to be out there.
She knew we were insane.
It was yeah. So
and I'll tell you what I was doing is I was going outside too, and I live in a circle, so I was getting out there in a circle. But one thing I was doing, and this is what killed Chelsea, is when you were walking, if you do your arms like this, it like has a rapid steps. I don't know.
She was exercising.
But it was giving me more steps. And so I'll never forget, it was almost midnight. You know, that was our, like, the end time. And it's in the summer, and it's hot, and she's carrying that baby, and that baby's crying. And she FaceTimed me because I think she wanted to know.
I was like, how are you doing this?
How are you doing this? Like, is Bella have your Fitbit right now? Like, I know her well enough. She was wanting to see what was happening. Doing? And I just said, and then I told her what I was doing, and she was so mad. But just the look in her face of pure exhaustion, and with that baby,
I was gonna push through.
And I was like, Chelsea, let's just end the madness.
Her feet were bleeding.
My feet were bleeding. My heels were bleeding. The fact that I was getting that many steps back then, and it seemed like I can't even get 5,000 a day now, it's mind-boggling.
And my weight did not change that entire 10 weeks. Yeah, because I was eating.
We were eating so much to keep up with the steps we were doing.
So, and they tell you, what do they say? Eating's 80% of weight loss.
Right.
Is 80%, and I believe it because I mean I was busting my butt for 10 weeks.
Exercising.
And I looked good. My legs were all toned. I was looking fantastic, but I wasn't losing any weight.
Right.
So that's why I'm really trying to focus on eating. I've not done any exercise, guys. Like not even a little bit. I don't even know how I would right now. But
you know, I find and this last week I did not do well with getting steps at all. We have another Fitbit challenge this week.
I didn't join last
week. She didn't. You join. But I just find that it's a mental thing for me. So if I do get some more exercise, it keeps me in that mental state of just, you know, maybe I'm still getting my points, but it's the food choices. You know, I just don't want anything really heavy or anything like that, even though I have the points to spend. So to me, exercising, not being crazy, but it just helps with the mental part of it.
Whereas me, when I exercise, I have a tendency to be like, I deserve this.
I need a reward for my sacrifice.
So I'm gonna hold out for probably one more week before, but pretty soon I am gonna start at least walking.
Yeah.
Especially right now, it's beautiful outside.
It's gorgeous.
The leaves are starting to change.
Right.
It's gorgeous. So
take the kids out. They'll love it.
So, all right, guys.
All right.
Well, thanks for joining in with us. We're both still losing. We're both on track.
New month.
That's right. We've been on it for a month.
Let's make October great.
We're gonna make October great. All right, guys. We'll see you again coming up soon. And thanks for joining us. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe and drop us some comments. It really is very encouraging anytime you guys comment.
we love the comments.
We love it. So, all right. Thank you, and thank you for being there for us.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.